Alright, so we're gonna do some fun shit called 90-90. Now, if you didn't graduate school and understand basic geometry, well, I'm sorry, you're kinda fucked. So guys, we're basically doing some hip capsule mobility right here, right now. So, how we start this off, you may wonder. I will show you. So basically, I'm gonna start off with my right leg forward. And what we're going to be doing is creating two 90-degree angles, one with the front leg and one with the rear leg. So as you can see here, bam, I have my front leg creating that 90-degree angle and my rear leg is creating that angle. So a really good way to judge this is imagine how your pelvis is set up. Imagine it is like a big old rectangle and you want your femur, which is pretty much your thigh bone, is one line, and your tibia and fibula, shin bone, and the other bone in your calf is another line. So you just want to pretend that you're made up of shapes and lines. Told you, geometry would come back and bite you in the ass, even when it comes to fitness. So once we have that 90 degree angle set up within a rear leg and front leg, we are now going to rotate and shift our weight towards this front leg. Now take a note, your left butt cheek will be elevated off of the ground. That's perfectly fine. So try to face that front leg. So rotate, get those shoulders facing it. And from here, I like to place my hands on the outside of my foot and my knee. We're going to draw the tailbone back, so act like you're flipping your butt back, like you're trying to show it off to someone back there. Somebody's checking out your 90-90, and you're like, hey, you want to go on a date after I do this shit? So you're flicking that tailbone back, and you're drawing your chest forward. Now, a lot of people, when they do this, they go, I'm doing it, right? I'm so flexible. No, you're not. You're full of shit. Because you're bending at your hips, you're folding at your hips. It's not doing us good for this mobilization exercise. I can say big words too. So what we're going to do is flick that tailbone, proud chest, draw that sternum, so that bony part between your chest, forward, not downward, and immediately you should feel a deep stretch in that right glute area, so right kind of deep near that butt cheek. Now we're gonna chill here for 2 minutes or whatever amount of time that I tell you. If you ordered online training with me or in-person training or small group, if you have not, please do so. You probably need it, and if not, you probably need the tips regardless. It's all good. I help you, you help me, we all help each other. Okay, 2 minutes went by. Now we're back into the stretch. Once we get into that end range, so we keep stretching until we can no longer go deeper, we are going to do a pail set. Now, in a basic summary, a pail set is where we create a contraction within our whole body. So you take a nice deep breath in, you brace the core, and then take that contraction or that tension and irradiate it throughout your whole body. So you're going to contract everything from your legs to your toes to your neck to your back. Everything's contracted. Once that happens, you're going to focus on placing pressure, so driving force down into the ground with your ankle and your knee. So I'm gonna take a nice deep breath in, inhale, contract, and I'm pushing my knee and my ankle into the mat or into the ground as hard as I can. Contracting, starting my way up from 5% to 100% maximum contraction. So a good little analogy, act as if there is a piece of paper under your kneecap and you're trying to tack it down because someone's gonna steal it from you. So it's a little visual representation, and if you really want to, you can fold a piece of paper, put it under there, and pull it out to see if you're really pushing hard enough. Now, once you push, you're going to do a rail set. Now, all the paleo set, the rail set, and the rest time will all depend on what I put into your program. Now, the rail set is kind of the same thing. We're still doing that total body contraction, but this time we're pulling ourselves deeper into the stretch. Not physically, but just using the musculature of our body alone. So, you're going to either contract your hip flexor, your thigh, your abdomen, whatever it is that you have to contract. Any of this shit right here, use it, because you're going to contract, pull yourself deeper, keeping that chest high, pull. And when you start fatiguing, you place your hands on the mat or the ground. Hold that position you just gained and relax. And you do not want to come back out of that. You want to hold that position for the set amount of time period that I give you. I'll be nice and tell you guys, try it for 2 minutes. And then you repeat. So then you do another paleo set, another rail set, and relax for another 2 to 5 minutes, whatever you want to sit in it. Alright, so now that we did some stretching for the hip capsule of the right leg, this is external rotation. Now we're going to focus on the internal rotation of the left leg. So from here, we're going to mummy the hands, so we're just crossing them across the chest. Stand up nice and tall, pulling up through that crown of the head, and we're going to rotate towards that rear leg. Making sure we're keeping the knee of our front leg tacked to the ground, okay? So make sure that knee does not pop up. Keep it pushed down. Now from here, you should already start feeling a slight discomfort deep in that capsule of that left hip. So if you're good here, you can start off here, but if you want to venture a little deeper, you can by taking your left shoulder and start leaning your body towards that left heel. This is where you really have to make sure that you keep that right knee tacked down. Now you're going to relax, breathe, and do the same thing we did with the front leg. So about 2 to 5 minutes, relaxing into the stretch. Once you get into that end range, you're gonna do your first pales set. So we're driving force down, contracting throughout our whole body, driving force into the ground from the knee all the way to the ankle, really driving those two down. So we're pushing that knee and ankle down. We're trying to lean a little bit deeper into that left side, and we're fighting that, and we're pushing. Once we hit that fatigue point or the set amount of time that I give you in your program, you're going to then pull yourself deeper. So just like the front leg, you're using whatever musculature you can to pull yourself deeper into the stretch. Whether it's your glutes, your obliques, your thigh, whatever it is, you're pulling deeper, pull, this sucks. And relax, hold this position, don't move forward, don't lose it, just hang out here for 2 to 5 minutes, and then repeat another pales and another rail set. Then once you're done that, 2 rounds on each leg, 1 in external rotation and 1 in internal rotation. You swap sides, performing the 90-90 on the opposite side. So this time, left leg is forward, external rotation, and then right leg is behind us, internal rotation in the hip. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tag me in anything you do on Instagram at Health Alchemist, and I'll appreciate the feed. Leave a comment, like, share, and I'll see you guys soon.